Are we gonna see you in the One Tree Hill continuation on Netflix?
I have no clue. You know,
Yes! No, I just
It's
thought
a done deal. We gotta see Lucas in there.
I hope that it comes together
Yeah.
for the fans. I mean, this fandom that has grown. I mean, literally, I was just in Halifax a week ago, and sure enough, I'm running into 11, 12, 13-year-old kids who are in love with Tree Hill. They're seeing it on Hulu, and they're going, oh my gosh. It's stood the test of time, and I think to have some new stories, whatever iteration of the show that's created,
Right.
I want it for the fans.
And we wanna see you in the mix.
I love the nickname Tree Hill that people give it.
I
Like, oh,
know.
Tree Hill. Like, it's
That was our childhood, you know?
really sweet.
Yo, we gotta talk about this film, because it is like Magic Mike meets Christmas time. I mean, Chad, Michael, Murray, how many?
Hello!
Ready to get your dance on?
He's cute.
He's annoying.
He's available.
We only have until Christmas to save this place, or it's gone forever.
Just a few more measurements. His eyes are up there.
How many times did you watch Magic Mike to prepare for this role, and how long did it
did
take
you
to
watch?
nail down those moves?
I might have glanced. There's not that
Right.
chance I glanced.
Oh,
You're
Look,
like, what are they doing? What
Well,
what-
the
what-
moment I saw like what Channing's capable, I went, yeah, no, I can't do that. That's
Wow.
never gonna happen.
I
That's a
mean-
life of work. But I was like, okay, so what can we do?
Okay.
And that was step one. Like it was absolutely terrifying.
was it?
Yeah, I'm not classically trained. I never did any professional.
Classically
trained. Doesn't someone want to be classically trained to strip? Come on.
Sure, yeah. What's
Little
the
bit.
formalities there?
Yes,
not
with the
arguing with that.
pole. No, fair.
How long did it take you to nail down the moves?
I jumped in as soon as everything was set. I said, let's go. Before choreography was even in, I said, just start, let's go. So I was doing 3-4 days a week, 6 hours a day, and then finding out, holy crap, this is fun. Like, I really enjoy this. Because there's different styles, right? You're doing country, western, jazz, hip hop, stomp, and they all have different beats and counts and everything else.
You were really leaning into it because you even have your own calendar. Have you seen the calendar?
I've seen the
Fred?
calendar. I was there when he was
No,
showing
you
the calendar.
weren't.
I was like, who allowed this to happen?
Insane. Grab the popcorn,
But it's
y'all.
amazing
Just-
that he did. I said it's amazing that he committed to that because that's a big deal.
How
Absolutely.
many
12
times
months.
in your life are you gonna do a stripper movie and say, you know what? I wanna do a calendar, because who does calendars anymore?
Well,
and
if
raise
you're
some money
Chad
for
Michael
charity.
Murray, you might be doing it a few more
And
times.
why not when you, respectfully, when you look like that? What was the workout, the eating? I mean, what was the regimen going into that?
The kids trained me to be
Oh,
going.
did they?
They did.
Well,
did.
they did wonderful work.
Yes, my daughter was an instructor. She would sit up on like the machines and she'd go, "Daddy, 25 more." And then they argue about who's going to coach me on what day. But no, just a lot of really clean eating.
Yeah.
You know, if God didn't make it pure, then I didn't eat it. And yeah, it was a lot of dedication. It was
It
not.
paid off.
It's not easy.
Paid off.
But imagine how hard it was for him because I had no regimen. I was like soda, popcorn,
I love it.
candy.
You were the boss lady.
Yes, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I was there for moral support, but it must have been tough while they're like chomping down on that
Yeah.
jerky, you know,
Right.
over and over again.
And you could indulge
Did you
in
try some?
crafty.
I had some jerky.
You didn't care for it?
It's just not my thing. I'd rather like a Snickers. I don't
Right.
know.
Why? Yeah.
Sue me.
Hey, and so would I.
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
Oh my
just
gosh.
not for that
Not
particular
at that time.
Yeah.
Christmas at the Rhythm Room used to be a tradition around here.
But now it's on life support. Whoa! Hole in the wall with too many holes in the walls.
There's gotta be a way to get people excited about this place again.
Don't you think male strippers are the answer?
Male Dance Review.
Men taking their clothes off?
It's men taking their shirts off.
Oh, it's a different story then.
Really?
No.
This film obviously is kicking off the holiday season for us. So what is one holiday tradition you just can't live without?
Ooh. Well, personally, I do love decorating the tree. I know it's a little like cliche, classic, but I like doing it by myself.
Really?
I want no help.
I always want the help.
I want no help. I will say that's the one thing that's maybe a little different about me is I want no help.
Are you
We
very
wouldn't get along.
particular?
Yeah, I wouldn't want anything to do with what you're doing.
It would be a thing.
Because he's like Santa Claus.
Are you?
Yeah, I go
Pringle.
Clark Griswold. Yeah.
That's kind of awesome.
I love it. I got 3 little ones, so it's like even better.
What are your
Yeah.
favorite things to do with them during the holidays?
All of it.
Yeah.
Like if you had a list, I couldn't. Like it's not long enough.
Have you ever built a snowman with them?
So
can do that in
last
the
year
book
we were
flow.
in Halifax. It snowed right before we headed home. That was like December 22nd. And we made a snowman in Halifax. We named him Hal.
Hal!
And here's the best thing
so
about it.
cute.
Because we're in like the sweetest place. If you've ever been to Halifax, I highly recommend going.
Yeah.
We shoot Sullivan's Crossing there. And the people are so sweet. That snowman stood. No one kicked him down.
Oh my gosh.
He stayed there.
Kind of
No one took his
snowman?
head
Hal
off.
is-
They're like, no, let him be. Let him
Hal
live his
be.
life.
Yes,
Let Hal be.
Hal in Halifax, please.
I mean, it
Live,
can-
live long and mighty.
Well, obviously, the holidays bring back a huge sense of nostalgia, and I feel like it's very nostalgic. We've got your Freakier Friday co-star, Lindsay Lohan, down the hallway. She's in the Netflix holiday movie world. So, what are you most excited for fans to see when we finally get Freakier Friday, which doesn't come out until August? I can't believe
August
that.
8th.
Yeah.
August 8th.
But it's soon.
I'm just so excited to sneak into a theater somewhere and watch the response.
Yeah.
I got to do it. I want to be there. I want to see it. And I think that there was a lot of people who committed a lot of time and a lot of energy and a lot of talent to make this film come together. And everyone, our producers, director team, Jamie Lee Curtis leading us the whole way,
I know,
Lindsay
to have-
being unbelievable in the film.
Oh,
Like, it's a lot.
and to have the OGs back is
That
huge.
is so. I mean, what's the point of doing it otherwise? You know.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, that is
it's
so
cool.
special.
It's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Can't wait to
see.
meet her.
She's
I'm
so
gonna be like,
fun.
hey, I like the weirdo fangirl. Lindsay,
Not at
it's
all.
me.
She's the
You will,
sweet
too.
as pie.
Yeah, no,
Totally
for
will.
sure,
And I'm
for
looking.
sure.
I can't. Please let me be a fan.
No. I'll like find her in her. Maybe I'll find her in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh. Britt, your character in this movie, she's so passionate about being a dancer.
Yes.
How much could you both relate to your character's passion for their craft? And you know, whenever you think back at your own start in acting.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I think there's definitely a journey that my character goes on where she's deciding sort of for her life, like what are my ultimate goals. You know, when you're young, especially for me, wanting to be an actor, it's like that was the only thing. I was a one-track mind, like it's acting, it's my passion. But then as you get older, you start to go like, life is bigger. It's bigger than the things that you once thought will be the greatest thing you ever do.
Yeah.
So I could definitely relate to that element where you start to take in all the other parts of your life and sort of decide what you want your everyday to look like as you get older. So yeah, I could very much see myself in that space.
Yeah. What about you, Chad?
He's spaced out. What happened?
No, I'm listening to your journey, and your journey makes all the sense in the world.
Thank you.
I wasn't thinking along the lines of Luke when she asked the question.
Oh right, yeah.
That's all.
Can you? Oh yeah. Well, Luke's got no passion.
Luke.
Passion for dancing,
Well,
Britt.
That's what I was.
Actually, he
That's what I was
works up
looking
to
at.
that.
Right,
no,
right.
you're talking about the passion between real life and.
He's sad when we first meet him. He's sad.
She nailed it. I mean, there's no question that you nailed the passion and the journey of life, right? Like you get older, and my top priority is my family. Period.
Right.
Like I'm a faith and family guy, and so. Like they're here, they're in New York, they're bouncing around. I'll visit them when my breaks. Like that's everything for me. So priorities change in life.
Yes.
Where when I moved out to Los Angeles at 18, you're young, hungry, 18,
It's like that tunnel vision,
5.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, tunnel vision. You know, afraid of nothing. Just go. And 5 auditions a day. And I mean, it was a different time, so they don't do that anymore. But it was intense, and it was the end of the world if you didn't get the job.
Yeah.
And it's very different now. I'm very much just in a place of like, what works for my pack?
Yeah.
And what works.
Your pack.
Sweet. I love that though, because it's not just a Chad decision. It's a family,
It's a family decision.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.